new Batman Superman movie came out. I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to see it. I know. Here's the thing. I think I'm gonna hate it, but I don't
I think
just.
most of America did.
I don't just want to talk shit on a movie that I've never seen, like I've done for the past 10 years for every superhero movie that comes out. I think I might actually see this one. I do like Batman. What I have been hearing, I've heard this a lot. Critics hate the movie. Fans love it.
I have not heard
A lot of people
I've heard
hate
that.
it.
Oh, a lot of people hate it. But the people who do like it are saying, they're defending their love of the movie by saying, well, if you're a fan, it'll speak to you. And I'm a fan of Batman. I'm a fan of DC stuff. So I want to check it out.
Yep.
I want to check it out. Hopefully next week I'll have my review. I don't know if I'll get a chance to see it. But I will say, speaking of Batman, I actually picked up a new comic this week. I got the first issue of Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. This is a sequel to Dark Knight Returns and Dark Knight Strikes Again, which are two Batman comics, story arcs that are really highly regarded as some of the best Batman stories out there. They were written by Frank Miller. This one is overseen by Frank Miller, and it's a sequel to those two. It's really cool. I've only read the first issue. I want to get my hands on the other two that are out right now. It's kind of like... so do you know the story of Batman Strikes Again, Dark Knight Strikes Again,
I think
Dark
so.
Knight Returns?
Yeah.
Basically, in 1986, Frank Miller wrote this story about, like, what if Batman was too old to be Batman anymore?
Yeah.
Say he's in his 50s or something, so he retires. But realizes that without Batman, like, the city is just going to fall into crime. Like, he has to be Batman. So even though he's too old to do this, he comes out of retirement, and it's like him as an old man dealing with, I'm too old to do this. If I stop, this crime's going to go on. What's the point of me even doing this? It's really cool. And then he retires again. There's a sequel where he comes back. He has to do the same thing again, but this time, kind of like the president, the authority is like, Batman, you're a vigilante. Like, we can't have you doing this. We don't need you. So they hire Superman. They ask Superman to go stop him. Like, stop Batman from doing this. He's fucking old. You need to stop him. And it's kind of like Superman and Batman battle. Yeah. And I think that's what the new movie kind of draws from. And I'm not going to say how that one ends. But the third one, so Batman, they all end with Batman going away and coming back, going away, coming back. The third one, he comes back now. And it's really interesting because in this one, I think it's a sign of the times, and maybe this isn't going to be what the whole story's about, but in the first issue, it's like Batman versus the police. It's police they've gone power crazy, it almost, honestly, it reminds me of like Black Lives Matters movement and everything that's been happening lately in American culture of just like the cops overstepping their bounds. Yeah. It's like the police are chasing people. Oh, stop! They're drawing guns on them, and then Batman like intervenes and starts like fucking fighting the cops.
Yeah, sure.
Almost defending the criminals. It's a really interesting new take on Batman. I'm enjoying it so far, and that's it. So I'm reading DK3, The Master Race. I just finished the first issue, and I'm going to check out the rest.
I was going to say two things about it real quick. Because I feel like anytime we bring up a comic book movie, we rag on it or whatever. This is too easy to target. But there were a couple things that I wanted to say about it. One, a lot of people I know and trust about movies, they didn't like the movie, but they liked Ben Affleck. And they said, is he still going to make his Batman movie that he talked about? And I just want to say, no matter what this movie does or is or whatever, they should let him make that. Like, him just being on his own, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't need the Justice League shit. But Batman is still an inherently interesting character, less so a superhero. And Ben Affleck has won Oscars for writing. He won Best Picture. He can make a movie. I would just let him do it. I would still, no matter all this stuff and all this stuff I always rag on, I would give that a shot. I would check it out. Anyway, whatever. That's my opinion. But I do want to see it too. I agree.
We should go together.
For this reason. I've been told, people at home have seen it, I haven't. I've been told by countless people that our version of Batman in our video, The New Batman, is alive and well in this film. That you see him doing many of the things that we joked about in this gag video we did over a year or two, however long ago. The things I've heard, and I won't repeat them because they're spoilers, but the amount of things I've heard, I was staggered.
Well, I haven't heard, but I can only assume that's shooting people with guns, wanting disregard.
I mean, you could write, the whole video.
Yeah.
Parents are annoying and alive.
Parents are alive.
So, I think I'm going to maybe investigate this. If I have some time, I might want to see it.
You know what? That's so funny because the whole concept of our Batman video was this mentality of like, ooh, old stuff is boring. I've seen all the boring stuff before. Let's be new. Let's be edgy. And just seeking that line of thought, let's be new, let's be edgy, we totally shit on everything Batman once stood for. Where we take everything you know about the character, if it's this, we do the exact opposite, and now Batman is new, therefore better.
Yeah.
If that's the
self-fulfilling
logic,
prophecy.
Yeah, exactly. Self-fulfilling prophecy. I would love to see if that is actually the case.
And I'm assuming, again, I will say I haven't seen it. I'm assuming he kills people. I'm assuming Batman kills a lot of people because, one thing I will say, I have seen Zack Snyder countless times saying, Batman can kill people. What's wrong? Batman can kill people. And his defense was, I think it was something along the lines of, if Darth Vader can kill 1 billion people in a movie, why can't Batman?
Because Darth Vader's the villain.
Which I thought, well, crazy space villain that everyone is out to kill.
What?
That's different, but...
What?
Man,
I haven't seen the movie.
Zack Snyder doesn't get the value of life. The value of a life.
You can't compare Batman and Darth Vader.
I think actually it might have been that it might have been that he compared Superman.
Like,
because Superman kills a lot of people in his wake, like, all his battles and stuff, and I think he compared it to that.
Superman.
You still can't compare those two people.
Superman, Darth Vader, same guy.
That's the superheroes would be no better than the criminals if they just killed them.
Whatever. We'll see it and get back to you.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We're gonna figure this out.
Well, thank you for watching, everyone.
What? It's over.
I think we're like an hour and a half right now.
Are we?
I think it's like super fucking long. So let's end this shit. Okay. Fuck you guys.
It's felt like 10 minutes.
Them, not you guys.
Well, you know what?
Never you guys.